my medical bills exceed the insurance coverage of the other driver? Hi, I'm James Roswald, Kansas City personal injury attorney, here to talk to you about medical bills and personal injury claims. If the total cost of your damages exceeds the responsible party's insurance limits, that does not necessarily mean you are stuck with the loss. For example, your damages are $100,000, but the party who hit you only has policy limits of $25,000, leaving you with an additional $75,000 loss. You may be able to turn to your own insurance company in that circumstance. If you have underinsured motorist coverage with your own insurance policy, it may provide additional compensation to you when the other party's policy limits are not high enough to cover your injuries and damages. In other words, when the other party is underinsured. In Kansas, it is important to keep in mind, though, that UIM coverage only applies if your insurance policy limits exceed the other party's policy limits. So if you only have $25,000 and they only have $25,000, underinsured would not apply. If your underinsured motorist coverage is $50,000, then you'll only be able to receive an additional $25,000, which is the difference between your coverage and the other party's. You would not be able to recover the entire $75,000, which is why we recommend you carry UIM coverage of at least $100,000. In Missouri, UIM coverage is not mandatory. The manner of this coverage applies is affected by the language in your insurance policy, which can be highly technical and subject to interpretation. Because the coverage is optional, insurers are freer to set limitations on this type of coverage. However, the ability to limit coverage can often be challenged depending on the insurance policy language and other factors. Consultation is highly advised in this complicated and highly technical area.